Give me a bowl of paper here. Very nutritious paper. Walking doesn't do anything for you. Walking doesn't do anything for you. Okay, I'm going to disagree. Walking does a lot of things for you. For your cardiovascular health, it's excellent. Just 30 minutes, 3 times a week. It will greatly reduce your risks of heart disease or any cardiovascular disease. It doesn't take very much. You could even get away with probably doing 10 minutes every day of just walking, and you'd be way better off than someone who doesn't do it. It definitely strengthens up your legs for sure. A lot of clients that I have on cardio walking regimen will tell me is that their legs just feel a little more solid. It helps you burn a bit of body fat if you're doing it on a fasted stomach. There's so many benefits from it, not just physically, but mentally as well. It becomes almost meditative. We all know that when you exercise, there's great endorphins that fly. You're in that mental state where the good hormones are flying and you're feeling good and you're thinking out your problems or you're working through an issue. It's a great way to kind of clear your head. If you feel stuck on an idea and you start walking around, it helps maybe just turn the engine a bit. You know, if it's boring, I can understand where some people come from, that walking could be maybe boring, but it's become one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things that I love to do is put a backpack on, put a rucksack on. The rucksack has weight in it. Like to go rucking into the park. I mean, I can't recommend it enough. And the benefits of adding the ruck is just adding a couple extra pounds on your back. Kind of just makes you work. It's like adding load to a resistance training. It just makes you work a little bit more. So it'll get your heart rate up a little higher, breathing fresh air, and there's nothing better than it. In the wintertime, if you feel like walking on a treadmill, you can definitely walk on a treadmill. There's nothing wrong with that either. I really don't see how there couldn't be any benefits to it. Maybe this is referring to like it doesn't do anything for you as far as losing weight. And once again, I disagree. If you're someone who is eating a healthier diet and you're doing this extra bit of cardio, you are going to tend to lose a bit more. You're probably going to have a better physique than somebody who isn't walking. They're just going to carry a little bit less body fat. They're burning more calories. They're burning more body fat. I think the mental health aspect of it plays a huge role, and I know that has for me. I mean, there's nothing better than popping in the headphones on a sunny afternoon in Cleveland, going hiking in our awesome parks, wearing the rucksack, breathing fresh air, and just being one with nature, listening to some good music or an inspiring podcast. I mean, that's one of my favorite things to do. It becomes meditative and it's fun, and you see some great things out in nature. We're so blessed to have amazing park system here. If you're ever in Northeast Ohio and you're in Cleveland area, it's just outstanding. All seasons it's great. Even in the wintertime, it's awesome. Even my clients who aren't a weight loss client, really don't have much interest in doing much cardio and like to lift weights, I still even recommend to them that they should be walking at least a couple of times a week just to get the cardio benefits from it. It does plenty for you. There's a lot of benefits to it, and I can't recommend it enough. Keep walking, everybody.